Are we good here? No, we're gonna try to be good here. 1, 2. We'll just do like that. Alright.
Josh, where'd the bag go? Alright. Josh, go. Hi everybody, how are you? I'm Christine Weems. I'm one of the founding board members of Codename Running Productions. I'm also one of the directors of the co-directors of the show. That's Josh Baker. He's also a board member of Codename Running. He's the stage manager for this show. He's an amazing, wonderful human being. Welcome to the 5 Minute Mile. Yeah. For those of you who've never experienced the 5 Minute Mile before, what we did was we literally did an open call for 5-minute plays and monologues. We received over 400 of them from all over the world. We had a reading committee, narrow them down to 32. Those are the 32 plays that are listed on your ballot. You will not see 32 plays and monologues tonight because we'd be over 3.5 hours. And, you know, it's Friday. I'm sure there may be some other things you want to be doing this evening, but you will get to see 20, and 20 is a lot of theater. So how we decide which 20 you're going to see, if you'll notice on your ballot, like I told everybody, the first 8 are already marked off for you. We've already marked off those 8 because that ensures that every one of the actors had to show up today. I'm not in the first 8, I'm just going to be late. No, so that ensures that everybody has to come, but also we have some special guests, like some playwright, who wrote a play and we want to make sure he saw it. But that's the first 8, so then there are another 12, so this is how we could get a 12. We're just going to draw them at random. I'm going to draw, you are going to draw 6 at random out of this bag. This bag contains the names, the little slips that represent the other 24 plays that are part of the show. So let's just pick. Steve, you know what? You're starting here, but let's pick it up. You have to pick somebody else's play. What'd you get?
I got By the Scarlet Letter.
Okay. Brought to you by the Scarlet Letter. You want to just write that one off your ballot because now you know you're automatically going to see that one. Alright? Here, why don't you pick one? You look like you're not sure what's going on here.
The Viking funeral.
Alright, so mark the Viking funeral off because you're automatically going to see that one. Hello, one of Scott's friends. I don't want to be picked. You decide. Either one of y'all. I know. No pressure. No pressure.
I got the Cranks.
Oh, the Cranks. Mark the Cranks off because you're automatically going to see that one. Viking funeral. Yeah. I know it's so complicated. We've been doing so much stuff. So much. It's fun though. Here, you pick one. Dibs! Take out Dibs because you are automatically going to see Dibs this evening. Barbara, Stephanie, which one do y'all want to pick? You decide. Grab one. Pick a good one. Make sure it's a really, really good one. Feel it. Own it. Tap into yourself. What sounds good? What'd you get?
Backfired.
Backfired. You are automatically going to see Backfired this lovely evening. And then one of the Ramsey pack people. One of y'all grab one. There we go. Saguaro. I don't know if you say the G. So the 6 that you're going to want to mark off because you don't have to vote on them now because you're already going to see them is brought to you by the Scarlet Letter, the Cranks, Dibs, Backfired, and then if you go on to the backside, Saguaro and Viking Funeral. You are automatically going to see those 6 shows, which means there should be 18 shows that are left that you haven't marked off yet. Of those 18 remaining shows, you each get to pick 6. Any 6 that you think you want to see. You can pick it based off of an actor you want to see, like Scott. You want to say Scott? You know, you can pick the ones that Katie's in. There we go. See, you know, or you could just read the little blurbs and decide, oh, this one sounds good. I want to read this one. I want to see this one. That's fine too. Although to be fair, Ray, if you didn't know, have you seen The Customer's Always Right? Because that was inspired by you. I wrote that inspired by you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I figured your worst day would look like. That's just. So just take a moment. Go. There's a little bit of music. I'm just gonna sit here on this couch. You can just circle the title. Pick any 6 that you want to see. Anyone that moves you, gets you excited. If you want any advice or tips, you let me know, and I'm happy to tell you. I'm biased. I love them all. They're all like my children. At least half of them are like.
And then I guess the dragons are new.
And they're like stepkids. Come on, kids. How many there? 6, ma'am. Oh, did you not get a pen, sir? Does everybody have pens? That's useful.
This wasn't working.
Oh, did you get a crappy pen? No,
It's a little bit. It's okay.
No big deal. No big deal.
Assignment.
Oh, no, I don't want you to have a horrible day.
Trade out.
It's okay.
And then when you're done, you
Survive.
can use me. Happily take it from here. 6. Any 6 that you want. Any 6.
Yeah, because they got a spot.
You are welcome, sir. We like to make theater really complicated. You can't just show up and see shows. You have to work for it. You're gonna have to earn your line up.
Let's do it. Yeah. Absolutely. Right.
Thank you. Thank you, and I will take your ends back because you know those cheap big pens let you go. You know, the fun part is the actors aren't even going to know what the whole lineup of the show is until you've already done like 4 plays. It takes a while to count all these things.
Thank you.
I don't remember.
Why are you going to make him change? Like, I can't believe you picked that
I
one.
voted for this the same way I vote for like politicians. I just kind of.
That's not what I want to hear. I'm on your next ballot. Don't make it awkward. At least you in Harris County. You don't. I'm not gonna make this awkward for y'all at all. I'm just gonna sit right here. I think y'all are the last ones I need. No. I'm just sitting here. You have an extra one. I didn't see. Oh, I'm not that young, but I appreciate the class. Wow. It's all about the energy you convey regardless of age. Age is meaningless. That's the power of positive thinking right there. Definitely stay out of the box. Sorry? Goodness gracious. Well, in New Orleans, that's the way to do it. If you do that, I'm going to check on the cameras real quick. No, you're fine. I was just be support. You need to be a little bit higher. That one seems fine. Can you find me a little box to put on top of this? I need it just a little bit higher. I need like an inch. I mean, I could just hold this the whole time, but that would be super awkward. Go stand on the stage. I think it'll work perfect. Beautiful.
Delightful. Wonderful.
Oh my God, no!
No.
Well, now we will fix that. No, everybody keep talking amongst yourselves. Please, I'm not.
Yes, you're right. Yes. So just I think that's funny.
Start. We'll just let's Alright. No, that's brilliant. I was like, I don't know where you're gonna get paper towels from. You know, I know. Oh, that's toilet paper. Same here. Yeah, what do you like? I know, right? Like, where's she going?
But they have some of their.
Alright, smells nice and gravy, but alright. Everybody hang on to your beverages. Are we ready? Alright, everybody, hang on to your beverages and go enjoy some theater.
The One with the Body by Scott Mullen, directed by Kacie.
Don't move.
Can I eat?
You killed him?
Yep.
I was supposed to kill him.
Sorry.
You screwed up my whole assignment. I'm supposed to let Tommy know this is what he gets for messing with my boss. I'm supposed to see the fear in his eyes, get a picture of it if I have the chance.
The fear in his eyes.
The boss likes to see the fear, even if it's in a photo. Did you take a photo with the fear in his eyes?
I did not.
Then I was supposed to kill him. It was supposed to take a long time. Did it take a long time?
No.
Then I was supposed to grab the suitcase he stole. Where's the suitcase?
Suitcase?
The big suitcase full of money.
I didn't see any suitcase or any money.
This is not how it's supposed to go.
Hey! I've heard of you. You're Jerry, right? I'm Joan. Oh, you heard of me.
You have a reputation. The kind of woman who strangles men with her thighs.
Oh, I did that once. I guess it kind of leaves an impression.
Who do you work for?
Oh, you know we're not supposed to talk about our clients.
Tell me.
You're not going to shoot me.
I'm a hired killer.
You work for Marley, right?
How did you know that?
You just told me.
Stop that!
Oh. Here, have a pecan square. They're really good. What's his name? The dead guy. Oh, Tommy. Yeah. He made them. He offered me one, and then I stabbed him with an ice pick, and I wiggled it around until he died. And then I slapped some duct tape over it so that, there'd be no blood, because I don't really like white blood's not my thing, you know.
What did you do with the ice pick?
Shoved it in, handle and all.
Ew.
Yeah, it was bloody.
You're crazy.
Crazy about cleanliness. So anyway, I was gonna leave, but then I just had to try one of these pecan squares and wow. Oh man, and then I had another.
Why didn't you just take them and leave?
I'm not a thief, Jerry. Try one. They're really good.
Only if you answer my questions.
I'm at your mercy.
Wow.
Right. And they were gluten-free.
These are amazing. Is there cinnamon in this?
So.
They are addictive.
I'll tell you what. If you promise not to kill me, I will let you have all of the pecan squares. I'll give you the recipe. And I'll let you take credit for the kill. You can tell your boss that Tommy screamed and moaned and that he had a horrible death.
And I need the money.
Maybe the money's in the trunk of my car.
Where's your car?
Oh, that doesn't matter, Jerry. A little dizzy?
What did you do?
Marley had me come here to get the money back and find out who had stolen it. And Tommy said it was you and him, so I've been waiting for you. Yeah! Me and my pecan squares. Oh yeah, I made them. That's an old family recipe. Oh, but not the ones that I ate. That was from a different batch. I didn't stab Tommy. I didn't have to. He ate 5. Say hi to the boss. Let him see the beer in your
Home in the Night by John Mabey. Directed by Christine Weems.
There it is again.
I don't hear anything.
It sounded like a whoosh, crack.
It was probably just the wind outside.
True. Wind went like a whoosh, crack.
So maybe there's a tree branch scraping the window in the wind. Whoosh plus crack.
Someone's upstairs, Sarah. I just know it.
What goes bump in the night is usually a boar, not a beast. It's rarely the worst case scenario, like when somebody finds a mole on their back and automatically assumes it's diseased, but in reality, it's fine because all moles are just ugly.
Why did you say that? I know I'm subconscious about my balls.
Just saying, don't make leaps of logic. Like hearing the wind outside doesn't automatically equate to there being burglars in the house.
But we are burglars in the house.
You're missing the point. The people who live here are a young couple. One car, no kids, no pets, and I saw them leave in their Mercedes over an hour ago with suitcases. I've done my research. Look, I love you, Ben, but if you can't take the pressures of this work anymore, maybe it's better if I do this by myself.
No, no, no one's leaving anyone. I'm not young.
as romantically as we used to.
I'm not divorcing you. I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't work together anymore.
That's as good as divorce when you think about it. I mean, robbing people is what brought us together. It's our thing.
I'm just thinking of what's best for you, okay? Your heart's not in this anymore.
And I'm just thinking about the bigger picture, being prepared for the worst. That's what I'm good at. If someone's upstairs because they're house sitting,
Then they can stay up there. The safe's down here anyway.
the cops could literally be on their way right now.
Okay, fine. I'm through arguing. I'll just go upstairs and check for myself.
No. You might be dangerous.
We're dangerous.
Yes. Much more light-hearted way. Let's compromise. Maybe we take one thing from down here right now, left, and run out, like a graphic.
We stopped doing grab and goes when we stopped doing smash and grabs. We're not kids anymore, Ben.
You miss those days?
Yeah, me too. And we can only be tried as juveniles.
No, I mean, miss it. You and me. Always an adventure just being with you. Never even wanted to steal stuff. Just doing something with you is all I don't care about.
You love stealing.
No. I love you. But now, after all these years, it's like I'm always panicked and hearing noises that aren't there, and my stomach is always upset, and I swear I'm growing walls in places I never did before. I'll keep doing it. As long as we're together. No one makes it through this life alone.
I thought you didn't see me like that anymore.
I've seen you your entire life, Sarah. Go out there. I'll stay until the cops let us alone.
What? No, I'm not leaving you here. Whatever happens next, we go together.
Run, you fools! You beautiful fools!
Knew it.
Go! This is why I rob houses alone. Hey, wait up!
Spirit by Jimmy Holden. Directed by Kacie Adams.
I don't bite. Well, if you need anything sugar, you just let me know.
Are you Cheryl?
I believe that's what this says, but I'm not one for reading upside down.
Cheryl Elmer.
And I know that's not what that says on there. That was my married name. I'm not married anymore. Who's asking?
My name's Billy.
Billy. Well, Billy, what can I do for you? You've just got a little over an hour left for a limited bowl.
Yeah, sure.
See, that wasn't so hard. What size shoe?
9, please.
Size 9 shoe, limited bowl. I can put you on lane 3. That will be a bank-breaking $6.42. William Norcross.
Yeah.
You're not,
I am.
are you?
Yes.
Damn.
Sorry, I should have called.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have, but you didn't, so,
I just wanted to meet you.
it's okay.
Now, standing here before you right now, I forget what I wanted to say. It's just weird living with another man's heart and not knowing.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I guess what I want to say is thank you. Sorry. I don't know, would you want to maybe?
You're younger than I imagine.
Am I?
So, is it working out? Or not for you?
Oh, yeah, it's ticking and beating away like a champ.
It's good.
I'm sorry. I should have called.
Bottom copies here, Steve.
Is there anything I can do for you? I just feel incredibly indebted to you and him.
If you're going to get your money's worth, you better get to Owen.
Cheryl, I didn't come here to help.
Do you want your money back?
No.
I'm not trying to take your money.
I owe you my life. The least that I can do is give you $6 and some change.
You don't owe me anything. That's between you and Larry.
Larry. I never would have thought that Lawrence Elmer would have a nickname. Isn't that funny?
I guess so, Billy.
What's he like?
Larry was a son of a bitch. Mean as a snake. The day he died was the happiest day of my life. And maybe I should be grateful that you have his heart and a new life, and maybe I am somewhat, but knowing that any part of him is still alive, that makes me uncomfortable.
Wow.
Knowing that his cold black heart is in there, right there, pumping away. That makes me fearful all over, for me and for you. I'm sorry, it's probably not what you were expecting.
No, that's all right. Set lane 3, right?
Yeah. You best get to it, sugar. There's still time to get a few things in.
The View from Here by David Lewison. Directed by Christine.
Oh. Wow. You're right. The view from here is amazing.
Yeah, you can see the whole city from up here.
It's beautiful.
Just like you.
Thanks so much for bringing me here. How'd you find out about this place?
I just kind of stumbled onto it once, a long time ago, and it's become a really special place for me.
Why is that?
Well, for one thing, I'm going to propose to my second wife here.
Your second wife?
Yeah.
Well, I thought, we're in love. I thought we're getting married.
We do, but it doesn't work out.
Why?
For one thing, I lose my job when another recession hits. Even when I start working again, you don't trust me anymore. You're afraid I'm going to get laid off again, and you're going to have to support us.
Oh, that's crazy. You're even more responsible with money than I am.
I know. That's one of the things we argue about. You read this book about the stock market and make some risky investments. When I get worried about it, you accuse me of being controlling and manipulative. It gets to the point where you're just angry with me all the time.
I know I have a temper. We've talked about that. But that, you know that I will always love you. That's why you stay with me.
Except you don't. You start to feel like the marriage is a burden, like you're suffocating. You want to have a trial separation, but I'm just so angry and betrayed. I feel like we either stay together or not, nothing part way. By the time you do finally move out, I'm relieved to see you go.
I don't even get the apartment?
No. Doesn't sound like me, does it?
Oh, wow, that sounds like it got really bad. So do we sue each other or something?
No, that part works out kind of okay. You find this paralegal who helps us file a non-contested divorce, and then you move in with this other divorced friend of yours who never really liked me anyway, and you and her become really good friends. You even joke about it. You say it's like you're living in an 80s sitcom or a Lifetime movie.
What about you and me? Do we say friends at least?
No. That's what you want, but I'm just too emotionally devastated. I don't even want to see you or hear from you ever again. I feel like I'm never even going to date again, much less have a relationship. But then I meet this really wonderful woman in a restaurant in the neighborhood just by accident, and we just hit it off without even trying. I ended up married a couple of years after you and me divorced.
Oh, what about me? Do I meet someone new?
I don't know. I keep hearing from you, even during the time we're separated, even though I don't really want to. And you call me out of the blue after I've already gotten married, and you've been having a hard time of it. You just lost your job, and then you get in a relationship with a guy who really was controlling and manipulative, way beyond anything I would have ever done to you.
Okay.
You decide to move out of town and start over, and that's the last I hear from you because I don't really want to keep up with you.
Ooh. Wow.
Hope things work out for me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when you first move out, I'm just so angry and depressed. I wish all of these horrible things would happen to you. But after I'm married again, I don't even think about you anymore. Or if I do, I just sort of vaguely hope that things are okay for you, but not really caring about it either way. Probably you end up feeling like the same way about me. Wow.
That is really crazy. Because right here, right now, you and I are just crazy about each other. And we mean the world to each other. Everything we've gone through with each other. But to not even care, that almost is worse than hating each other, in a way.
Yeah. Weird, isn't it? But that's how it turns out.
The view from here really is nice, isn't it? For now, at least.
Yeah, for now. It sure is.
Wow.
Whales and Cocktails by Erick Hanson. Directed by Kacie Adams.
Did you know that a beluga whale rubs its body against rocks to shed its skin? Did you also know that a beluga whale's milk is richer than a cow's? You probably knew that they lived in the Arctic. What you probably didn't know is that they eat children. A beluga whale ate my niece.
No.
There was these advertisements around town and online for whales and cocktails night. Not to give two craps about whales, but my niece liked them. I was simply interested in the drinks. 2 birds with one stone. I could get my booze on while my pain in the ass of a niece got her aquarium fixed. The poster said that belugas eat crustaceans, worms, and fish. It didn't say anything about children anywhere. Trust me, I looked. No such statement. Had it done so, never would have done what I did. My niece wanted to be a marine biologist. Everybody told her she'd be signing up for a life of poverty, but that little ginger didn't care. One bit. I'm going to be the female version of Jacques Cousteau. And I'm sure you are, we told her. And by we, I mean me and my sister. And speaking of my sister, her daughter would still be living had she not needed me to babysit so she could take the little money she had and gamble it away at the casino. I had dropped too much to drink that evening. Like one step over my limit. A bottle of wine a day. And before you judge, that's only 4 glasses a day. And I usually drink Riesling, which has one of the lowest alcohol contents. Look it up! It's like less than 10% a glass. So I was within my limit. 4 glasses. And serving sizes at the event were small anyway, which ticked me off because it forced me to behave. And behave I did. Until this guy, this big burly guy, started eyeballing me. I called him back. My niece's attention was on the whales in the tank. Sexy men never checked me out. And just when I thought it was going to turn into an eyeball contest, nothing more, this nerdy waiter came over to me with a rum and coke. And he said, courtesy of the man in the hat. I about bowled over. Here I was being picked up at an event. And just when I was thinking of some clever way to respond, my niece tugged at my pant leg. Listen to me and listen to the whales. She whistled and a beluga whale copied the sound. Yeah, cool, I said. And I glanced at the cowboy. And he tipped his hat. I was officially mushed. Then she tugged at me again, and she made an odd sound, and a beluga copied that sound too. And then she shouted, "I wish my mommy could be here!" Well, there was a real shit kicker, because the emphasis was placed on mommy. And it was there and then that I saw the cowboy's expression change. It went from hopeful to disappointment. He assumed that I, somehow and some way, had given birth to a ginger. And then she tugged me again and took my glance off the cowboy for a few seconds. And when I looked back, he was gone. I looked left, I looked right, no cowboy. He was long gone, courtesy of my stupid niece. My hopes for a one-night rodeo were dashed. Then she tugged me again, and maybe it's because I hadn't dropped too much alcohol, or because she ruined my chances with the cowboy, but I reacted. I nudged her. Just a simple nudge. I nudged her without looking. Had I done so, I would have noticed she was hanging on the table. And it all happened so fast. The splash, the attack, the screams of my niece, of the crowd. I didn't scream. I could only stare in shock. My eyes drifted around the crowd. Stopped on the camera hanging from the ceiling. And instead of being concerned for my niece and her fate, instead of rallying the crowd to help her, instead of being concerned for what my sister would say and how she would blame me, I could only think whether or not my act was caught on tape. That's all I could think of. But that's not exactly true. I thought, since when do belugas eat children? Since freaking when?
The Pineapple Line by Steve Hayet, directed by Christine Weems.
It's wrong. It's more than wrong. It's immoral.
You're being absurd.
Pineapple is not meant to be a topping. Because it's not. If God intended pineapple to be put on pizza, there would be pineapple bushes in Italy.
First off, pineapples grow on trees.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They absolutely do.
Whatever.
Furthermore, I'm shocked that you would be so steadfast against it without trying it.
I'm not trying it. It's just wrong.
My husband likes it.
Your husband is a pig. He'll literally eat anything that you put in front of him.
Hey, Johnny's open and that's all I'm saying.
I'm back. Dinner's here.
You are best. Thank you for running out and getting it. Honey, how do you feel about pineapple?
As a fruit, I'm fine with it.
Pizza topping.
Oh, that's gross.
Exactly.
Of course you would side with your brother.
Unfair.
Did I miss something? Was there some sort of bet?
just a discussion. I feel that pineapple is an acceptable pizza topping. Your brother here thinks that it's morally reprehensible.
Well, he's right. Pineapple as a pizza topping is gross. I just wish we could agree on more things like putting away the laundry or popping bed sheets. Pineapple on pizza. No, and why would I? You are literally the only person I know that likes it.
Johnny likes it.
Isn't Johnny a goat?
His ex was good. Johnny's a pig.
Oh, well, it's not like either of them have discerning habits.
That's a myth. Pigs have very discerning taste. They have over 15,000 taste receptors on their tongues. They can taste flavors and sensations that humans cannot even dream about.
Okay.
Johnny has great taste. He chose me. Really, I thought I'd be alone, and then I met Johnny at the fair, which is we locked eyes and we knew. Johnny came home with a blue ribbon, and I came home with the love of my life. To say that he'll settle for anything put in front of him, that's just silly and absurd. I mean, not everybody can be born down the hall from their soulmate.
Adam, take a step back. You're a catch, and Johnny is lucky to have you. But this is about pineapple on pizza, and there are just some things that people are not willing to do. Like your dyad.
Please. I'm just saying, if something could make you happy. What's the big idea? Why not try it?
I don't know. I just think there's some lines that can't be crossed.
Wait, you're putting ketchup on that?
The O.C. Diet by Daniel Hopper, directed by Kacie.
I'm a numbers guy, statistics and stuff, so I'm gonna use numbers to talk to you, okay? First number is 3. 3 months ago, my mother went into the doctor with shortness of breath and came back with cancer. The doctor found masses, big masses, all over that needed to go. Are they saying it's cancer? Cancer, yes, she said. That's the word they're using. So not masses, cancer. Now, before you go getting all worried about another sad cancer story, I promise there's a happy ending. What we were faced with: 4, 585, 30, 17. My mother was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. Her cancer antigen levels were 585, healthy normal levels less than 30. 5-year survival rate, 17%. Don't worry, happy ending. The cancer had wrapped around my mother's intestines and colon and ladybugs. That was the word the first doctor used, ladybugs. The first doctor also said that the cancer was too large to operate on, and so, without using the exact words, told my mother there was nothing he could do. So, needless to say, that opinion was unacceptable. So, Lady Bart's doctor was out, and in was replaced with a cancer specialist with a plan to get my mother into remission. 80 to 90, yes, an 80 to 90% chance of remission. Bring on the treatments! 3, 1, 3. There would be 3 rounds of chemotherapy. Chemotherapy works by pumping drugs into the body that identify cells growing faster than 1 millimeter per day. Cancer cells grow fast, and the drug identifies and kills those cells. Hair cells also grow fast, which is why
Many cancer patients end up losing their hair. Fun fact. The chemotherapy treatments would be every 3 weeks. The first round of chemotherapy came, and my mother was feeling great. Second round came and went, and with it, so too did my mother's hair. My brother cut his in solidarity. For the third round of treatments, my parents asked if I could come and help out with some things. So sure, so it was time to head home. My older sister picked me up at the airport with my mom in the car, smiling and waving as energetic as can be. If it wasn't for her bald head, you wouldn't have known that anything was out of the ordinary. Sister left the next day. Dad had to travel for work, so for a week it was just my mom and me. We cooked and cleaned and went to the landfill, replaced a broken dishwasher, put up the Christmas tree. Admittedly, I was doing most of the work. My mom is a 65-year-old woman. That's another number, 65. My mother is 65 years old. My mother asked me if I wanted her to wear her wigs. I told her to wear whatever made her feel comfortable. That Tuesday, the wigs were gone. At 8 p.m. on Wednesday, while I was in the kitchen and my mother was in the living room eating cookies we baked earlier, all of a sudden, out of the blue, she says, "I'm rethinking my priorities for the future." Who talks like that? Well, I do. Mom does too. Apple doesn't fall too far. Rethinking my priorities. With those words, she started talking about death and how she wanted to go and cremated, not buried, and that she wanted to travel and that she wanted to go to Alaska. And for my father's future girlfriend, whoever she might be, to be happy and for him to be happy. She didn't want to do anything big. She lived a life of small things. That's what she wanted to do. Cooking, cleaning, going to vacations, going to church, living life, painting. These were the small things she had enjoyed and was going to enjoy. We talked for about an hour, and then she was tired and went up to bed. The rest of the week, the topic never came up again. Then it was time to go. I hugged my dad goodbye and turned around and went to my plane. Why no hug for mom? Because 11/15/2019, on November 15th, 2019, my mother died of ovarian cancer. 2 days before I went home. The last message I have from her, a text from November 14th. Looking forward to seeing you in a few days. Turns out the immune system is also fast-growing cells, and chemotherapy had left my mother's unable to fend off a basic cold. This week of cooking, cleaning, the conversation never happened. I wish that it had, but it didn't. Now I know what you're thinking. What about the happy ending that I promised? One moment. 45. From the time of my mother's diagnosis to the time that she passed, my mother had lost 45 pounds. It's a hell of a diet. And the good news is that I think she'll be able to keep it off. I'm sorry. Wow.
Anatomically Correct Ice Sculpture of My Heart by Stephen San Luis. Directed by Kacie Adams.
Kenny, I just want you to know that I feel like I've known you my whole life. Baby, what's wrong?
I don't know, Brad. It just feels like all the other girls have gotten way more one-on-one time with you. And then like yesterday when I was crowned with the golden tiara of faith and love, I don't know. I just thought maybe you were disappointed that Natalie didn't win. I mean, you gave her the anatomically correct ice sculpture of her heart. That's like a really big deal.
Okay, honestly, and I couldn't say this in front of the other girls, but this morning, when you dodged all of those porpoises and made it to the top of the Tower of Love, inside, I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like inside, happy that you and I would get to spend time away from, one-on-one time.
Yeah, of course, no, I get it, for real. I'm like a really understanding person, you know?
Like, you so totally are.
It's just that...
Okay, so like yesterday, the Love is Blind blindfolded bumper car challenge.
You don't have to explain.
No, but I want to explain. You see, I'll admit it's hard to be honest, but I feel like, you're becoming really special to me, so I want to be honest,
Oh my god, right?
Right. So yesterday in the Love is Blind blindfolded bumper car challenge, I chose to give the anatomically correct eye sculpture of my heart to Natalie because on some level, I owe it to all of these girls to give it a chance because, I don't know, it's so hard to be vulnerable sometimes. Like when I was the star of my high school football team. Or when I was the captain of my high school baseball team.
Yeah.
Or when I was February in that calendar. In all of those times, it was hard, as a man, to be vulnerable. So I guess what I mean to say is I have to spend more time with Natalie and the other girls because it's so much harder being open and vulnerable around them.
That logic makes perfect sense.
Whereas with you, I feel like I can open up like that.
Totally, I get that.
Right? I don't know, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I mean, that just really hits me. Everything's so crazy with all the other girls and trying to get to know you and that whole thing where I legally died for 11 minutes during the underwater Valentine's Day. I forget that this must be really hard for you.
It's so hard.
No, I get that, I get that now. This is a journey. There's such a war zone in both of our hearts. It's almost and tell me if this makes any sense. Love is a battlefield. Does that make sense?
Oh my god, you get me, you so get me.
Oh my gosh, wait, I wasn't sure if that would make any sense.
Oh my god, yes, no, yes, You know when I was saying that thing about me being in the February calendar? Do you remember, Rena, when I said that right?
Yes.
Okay, so even when I was saying that thing over there, I was telling myself, it's really easy to be open and honest about these really important things with you.
Oh my god.
Am I right?
It's just so easy to get deep, right?
Right. I mean, you know what you were saying at the beginning, that it's like we've known each other forever? I totally agree.
Right? I mean, I think you actually said that, I totally get what you mean. It's almost and tell me if this doesn't make any sense, that sometimes I feel like we're communicating in time.
It's like one mind, though.
Yes, Brad?
Just because I gave Natalie the anatomically correct eye sculpture of my heart doesn't mean that I love her more than you. You know what they say about eyes, right?
What?
Oh, it melts.
Backfired by Lindsay Partain. Directed by Weems.
Do you know that rush you get when you're somewhere you know you shouldn't be? Your heart starts racing and you can feel all the blood swoosh to your ears and your guts and your fingers. I had snuck into the cafeteria. That's where we were gonna meet. Me and... Wait. No. let me go back. I was in Mr. Zukowski's geometry class. Yeah, math is the worst. But there are two bright sides. One, I get to sit next to my best friend, Liz. Liz is like super smart. She wants to be like a doctor or something. Do you know how much longer doctors have to go to school for though? Like another 7 years. And I'm like, isn't that gonna happen? We did the career fair together, and she went to all the different medical booths, but there were these two women, not girls, you could just tell. You knew, looking at them, that they were grown women with their long blonde hair draped over their shoulders and shiny loose curls, like what you see on TV commercials. And their nails were long and thick with that acrylic paint. And their boots smelled like Aquanet hairspray and lavender. That was the day that I decided I was going to be a cosmetologist. I wanted to make the whole world sparkle. World. It's pretty. It's a pretty shitty place. Right, second bright side. The second bright side to geometry was Lennon Matthews. He is, he's like, oh my god, Lennon is in my study group. The first time I met him, he was wearing this really cute gray sweater with the sleeves pushed up so you could see all the veins in his arms. Like they were just being held underneath his skin. He wrote me a note in Mr. Zukowski's geometry class and asked if I would meet him on stage in the cafeteria. Winter formal was coming up. I had a feeling, I was hoping he would ask me, and I was so glad he picked that day because I was wearing my lucky tennies and my hair was on point. So I wrote him back and I was like, yeah, when? And he was like, what about right now? And I was like, what do you mean right now? And he was like, let's go. Right in the middle of class, he wanted to. It was so romantic. So, he gets up and leaves. And after a few minutes, I get up and leave too. I open the double doors to the cafeteria right as a car backfired, and I nearly jumped out of my body, but I kept walking. I walked over and up onto the stage at the far end of the cafeteria. I couldn't hear anyone breathing, but I could feel their eyes on my skin. I remember standing on stage and I was so weirded out because it felt like I was performing for an audience of ghosts. So I started searching for Lennon. Lennon? Lennon? Where are you? They think he was one of the first. They found his body in the boys' bathroom. The thick veins that I had imagined I might trace from his arms to his neck while we slow danced were found flat. You couldn't see the blue of his blood because it painted the mirror. And what was left had drained from his brown skin into the sewage system in the middle of the bathroom. Lennon? Are you there? I remember I heard screams coming from the classrooms and then a sharp pop. I don't know why, but I tiptoed over to the cafeteria doors to see what was happening. All I saw was the back of a hat. This rubber sort of fishing hat. So they must have creaked, or maybe they could hear the blood drumming in my body because it was loud enough that I couldn't hear anything else, but they stopped. Like just froze there in the hall. turn. And that's when I saw the gun. I remember I fell back, not hard enough to knock the wind out of me, but hard enough that it shocked the kick out of my legs, and I was crawling like a crab away from the door. Do you remember crawling like a crab when you were little? My whole childhood, I have been practicing walking like a crab, and I should have been learning to sprint. The double doors that I had snuck in through minutes before shot open and slammed against the tile on the walls. I couldn't hear the crack, but when they swung shut, I could see the ceramic had been broken and was falling to the floor in shards. Tears so sharp they cut my arms where they fell. Dark jeans stepping towards me. I heard metal clicking back. Everything was so quiet. The air, everything. So still. Tongue-tied. I couldn't beg. Couldn't. Two things happened then. I thought to myself, this is it. You are going to die. You are going to die, never knowing what Len and Matthew's arms feel like wrapped around your waist. You will never see his reaction when you walk out dressed in sparkles and snow for winter formal. The second thing I remember is the warmth. It started in my chest, but that was just the blood from where the shotgun peppered me with holes. Before I died, I could feel it working down my legs. I had peed my pants.
The Cranks by Alex Dremann, directed by Kacie.
I'm tired and cranky.
I'm tired and cranky too.
I'm most tired about complaining about being tired and cranky.
Not as tired as I am of hearing you complain about being tired and cranky.
What was that?
Well, maybe I wouldn't be so tired and cranky all the time if I didn't have to listen to you complain about being tired and cranky all the time.
And maybe I wouldn't be so tired and cranky all the time if I didn't have to hear you complain about me complain about being so tired and cranky all the time.
I'm not playing this game.
What game?
This weird, twisty logic wordplay game where you hurt everything you say, I say back to me.
I didn't twist nothing. I said I was tired and cranky first. I said that I was tired about being tired and cranky first. You twisted it back on me.
This whole conversation's making me tired and cranky.
You don't think this conversation's making me tired and cranky?
This whole conversation could be over if you just shut up.
Well, we wouldn't even be having this conversation if you weren't talking.
I would be perfectly content to just sit here in silence.
I'd be even more perfectly content to just sit here in silence and just be tired and cranky, but I can't because we're conversing.
You can't because you are a self-fulfilling, self-fueling crank. You thrive on your own crankiness. You exhaust yourself with your tiredness, and you like it. You want to be tired and cranky, and it's just sweeter if everyone around you is tired and cranky too, namely me.
I'm sorry. Did I force you into this conversation? I didn't. You chose to insert yourself into it because you want to be this contentious with me. You know we have this idiotic conversation every night, all week, all year long. You don't need to respond to me when I say I'm tired and cranky. You could just say, I'm sorry to hear that, dear, and go sit out on the porch.
It's cold out. I I am not gonna go sit on the porch.
Oh, so now it's my fault that it's cold out on the porch.
No, it is not your fault. It's your fault that, because I would rather go sit on the porch because it is December and I would rather get pneumonia than listen to you become more and more and more and more tired and cranky.
So don't go out and sit on the porch.
Do I look like I'm sitting on the porch?
I want to stop talking right now.
Then don't say you don't want to talk. Just don't talk.
But you're goading me to talk.
I
Yeah, it's obvious you're afraid of the quiet.
am afraid that it will never be quiet.
You see that tone right there? That's goading.
That tone is creaky!
You're going to stop talking right now.
You can never handle it.
For the record, you were just the one who just spoke.
Oh, really? That was me.
Hey,
What? But I was just
You see how peaceful that is? It's nice. So now you're not talking to me? Oh, I see. Silent treatment, that's fine, but you can play that game. This is me. Treating you with the silence. You know, we used to be able to just sit in silence and not have to talk or anything. We knew what the other was thinking. You know, that's what love is. It's the comfortable silence. You know, it's the gesture, not the word. Friend,
Shut up!
And now we get intermittent. You know, maybe restroom, and the ring, flat.
We can go find out. Yeah. Sure.
Here, let's try to get yeah.
Yeah, that's the struggle everybody has. It's not like, well, I don't, what? Are you talking about? Well, my great aunt died on my mom's side. My great aunt, she was annoying, actually, and I to the same shock that I was. She got me so upset about this situation that she had no business. And it just hurt me, and I just told her myself. I mean, we were on the phone for like 3 hours, and I was like, I can't believe it. And she was calling the shot like, I know, it's good. You know, and when I got off the phone, I called my mom and I said, she's probably gonna call me and try to get me together, but you know, we grown. So just let you know. And but it didn't get up to talk about it. You know, someone was like, you know, you shouldn't have talked to her like that. She's 100 years old, she's an elder, respect me. I said, she knew better. And that's what I told her. I said, you know better. So that's where she had that passed away. And then, you know, of course, it was like her church people and her friends and stuff talking about this chick that I fell out with. That is none of that. That was none of that. You know, and well, everybody has sometimes. I hate that I'm the same with everybody, unless we fall out with this. Then they'll have some words to say, and they'll be like, well, what happened, you know? But for the most part, I try to be, you know, so no one would be all shocked and surprised. They'd be like, for what? You know, so when she passed away, we were all in there, like, seriously, who are y'all talking about? You know, but it's like mostly church people, and you know, yeah. That's what I said. I said she had a different side. This was her church side, so these people saw the church side of her. You know, they were related to her, so she was whatever. You know, the family knows another side. You know, her kids know another side. So she had all these different sides. So, like I said, but when it came together, it was like, what? It was kind of confusing. It's like, we talking about this chick here? Are we still in the same funeral? I mean, we're talking to other people, you know. Yeah, and then, exactly, if you don't have a relationship with people, and then you're related to them, and then they pass away, it hurts me how people acting like you're supposed to be just fine on the popular, because it's like, that was your aunt. Well, who is that? I don't know her. Well, I'm glad you didn't like push it. That's your aunt. That is your aunt. You need to call your daddy and tell well, that's okay. But again, I just think that they have probably no idea. Like, I don't know a person like Jake, flowers and all that. I didn't know that person. So you can't make me feel stuff that I don't know this person. I'm in They were so I said, look, they did me dirty, and I said something about it, and they acting like I wasn't supposed to do anything. And I'm like, no, it's all right. I don't take anything. I don't care who are my sister. Oh, yeah. As far as I know, that just means instead of like you guys, that's I was dating was old guys. Everybody don't see it.
And they're always like a scenario
Acts on her, audiences. Yeah, it is.
I was like that one, right? Okay, yeah, come back. Yeah, exactly. And fine. Just call me and be like, okay, I remember. All right, I'm sorry. I'll take it back. Yeah, but it's you know what? I'm hoping here so that you know at the end of the but again, it tends to make some people
If she has zero, get zero. If not, guys. No. Plain chip or plain Frito? Just like the commercial, I have a real. I don't drink a whole one though, I drink a fraction.
Like I said, when you really like, they said, I don't know, where it's like, you know, like it's whoever it is, everybody has it, you know, I guess it's
It was like an attraction. I took it and I made it. I told her even. Because they can't.
Would they come? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, so you're kind of like a family. You say, okay, I'm so busy,
And on a side note, if any of you are interested in like acting classes, like if you watch and go, wow, that looks amazing, I bet I could do that, or maybe I want to try to do that, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Culinary Running has acting classes every Sunday, 1:30 to 3:30, for the next 9 weeks, not tomorrow, not this Sunday. This Sunday's 4th of July. But if you go to our website and look for Cone Man Tracks, our very own Whitney Zangarine, who's an amazingly talented actress, is teaching. Stop, Trey. Is teaching, and it's literally pay what you want, come when you can. So it's not one of those where you have to do the whole 9 weeks in order to be able to come. You can just come this Sunday, pay $5, come this other Sunday, pay $20. It's whatever you want to do. We just want to help. For you, if you're an existing actor, shake off the rust. If you're a new actor, if you ever wanted to try it, it's a wonderful opportunity to just kind of get on the stage, get off your feet, and have some fun. So, that being said, I guess we'll let you have the second half of the show now.
Saguaro by Dwayne Yancey, directed by Weems.
Not from this part of the country, are
No, sir.
you? Where are you from then?
Iowa, sir?
Iowa. The desert's out in Iowa.
No, sir, just corn.
You ever get hired onto the border patrol then?
I don't know. Just apply. So it'll be something different. Kind of like being in the army, except not overseas. It's like we're being invaded anyway.
I can tell you a few things about the desert, son. You ever see any old Western movies?
Not really.
Good. It's nothing like that. Look out there, tell me what you see.
I don't know. Mountains. Desert.
Be more specific.
Cactus. Sagebrush.
Saguaro. The big ones out there with the arms, they're called saguaro. Say that. Saguaro.
Saguaro.
They only grow out here in Arizona. Most people think they grow out in Texas because old El Paso company puts them on their labels for tacos and beans and such, but they're wrong.
Okay.
Everything else, you got your creosote, going over there, the long way one looks like an octopus coming out of the ground, it's called a T.O. Like that right there's your first aid.
Okay.
You know what I'm telling you this, son?
Not really.
Desert's alive. Most people look out there, they think it's all dead, but they're wrong. More alive than you can ever imagine. It's like a hide. Jaguars, wild hogs, Mexicans crossing the border.
Okay.
You know why I'm telling you this, son?
So be on the lookout.
See what I see?
I don't know what you see.
Buzzards, circle.
So?
Buzzards know things. I don't care how many surveillance flights we put up in the air. People learn how to hide from airplanes. Ain't nobody yet figured out how to hide from a buzzard.
I don't follow. I thought buzzards only ate dead things.
Not too long ago, I was walking out on a ridge right over there. So some buzzards up circling and circling over and over. Thought I'd go on over and have a look-see and see what's so interesting. You know what I found over there?
What's that?
Mexico, about your age. He's almost dead. Yeah. Must have gotten separated from his group somewhere out in the mountains, you know, separated from some reason or other. Anyway, he ran out of water, started hallucinating, seeing things. We found him hugging up on one of them saguaro cactus, just hanging on to the arms from here life. A little bit of the other.
What happened to him?
We chopped him off to Tucson. They pumped him full of fluids and
All in our time, huh?
yep, and then they shipped him on home.
Good. That's what you're for.
But I never forget what I told him. We're waiting for that chocolate touchdown. I gave him a soup in my canteen. And I said, what the hell he was doing? Hanging on to that saguaro cactus with all them spines and such. You know what I told him?
So?
Told me he thought it was the Statue of Liberty. Think on that. Hold on over there. It's so interesting.
Dibs by Scott Mullen. Directed by Weems.
What about that guy over there in the corner?
In the sweater vest?
He's cute.
He's wearing a sweater vest.
It's cold.
At a wedding reception, it's not that cold. What about that guy in the suit over there?
Talked to him at the church. He's a no.
For you, maybe.
He's a no for the world. Trust me. Trust you. If you can't trust your sister,
Maybe you want him for yourself.
if I wanted him, I'd call Dibs.
I'm Dibs today.
Oh, you totally don't.
It's my turn.
You used your first dibs at Allison's wedding, remember? The guy in the bow tie 2 months ago.
Yeah, yes, I did.
It didn't work out.
Never saw him again. Completely sexually incompatible.
You had sex with him at the wedding reception?
Of course. In the bathroom.
Ew!
Well, how else are you going to know?
Not by having sex with him in the bathroom.
He told me everything I needed to know. In 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't want to hear that. How long would it have taken for you to have sex with him?
A while.
Months?
Maybe.
So you would have wasted months dating this guy and then found out the whole sex thing was a non-starter? No! Inefficient! You need to pull it off right away like a Band-Aid!
I don't even get that metaphor.
Folks, if you want to use your dibs, you have 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
I'm being generous. You've been scoping these guys out for hours. I saw you chatting some up at the church. Pick one, so I can start sorting through the discard rack. What about those two guys in the corner?
Gay.
Anyway.
Very gay. What about that guy over there talking to Aunt Midge? Oh, wait, is he one of her cousins?
Second cousin. It's perfectly legal.
Oh my god, did you have sex with him?
At cousin Muriel's wedding. Weddings make me horny. There's love in the air. There are endless possibilities. Penises need to be triaged. How many penises have you seen in your life?
I don't want to talk about my visual penis history. Sometimes you don't want to see penis until you love someone.
You're hoping for love and a properly sized penis? Get as much information as quickly as possible.
Maybe I'm a lesbian.
Well, that would be different.
I'm not a lesbian.
I didn't think so.
I wish I was. Because here we are wasting a perfectly good wedding reception scoping up guys. You know what made me happy? The chance that I'd get to see you. I never see you anymore, except for Thanksgiving and Christmas when Mom and Dad make everyone so crazy no one has a chance to just sit around and talk.
So true.
I want to talk about life. I want to hear about your job, your writing. I want to tell you about the decisions I'm wrestling with. I might be about to move. I need to go somewhere else. I think I need a change.
Closer to me.
Maybe. Strong maybe.
I like that.
This is what I want to use my dibs on. You.
Okay.
So that guy over there is cute.
He has a really tiny penis.
Waiting Room by Adina Owen. Directed by Weems.
This is me staring at a piece of cross stitch. Nod at the woman across from me who is laying on a bunch of chairs with a nice cozy blanket she brought from home. Smart. Definitely not at the man who is picking his. Really? Come on, dude. This is a hospital. It's so Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. It's fine. Just stare at my own two hands. Push the needle up through the iota clef. Push the needle down through the iota clef. Up. And down. Up. And down. Time my breathing so it matches each stitch. You're in this Christmas this year. I'm really sorry, sweetie. I really am. Today was the last day they had for the end of the year, and we couldn't afford to wait till next year. Like, for real, I don't have enough saved up to pay for the deductible, let alone the max out of pocket a second year in a row. But it's fine because I didn't finish this stupid stocking anyway, right? Please let this color last. can be purple for a long time. Surgeon said it'll take 3 hours. I don't think I have 3 hours of purple left. Purple, purple, purple. The period of purple crying. A nice alliterative way to lecture people not to kill the baby. Seems obvious before the baby is born, more like a prophecy after. But babies are awful sometimes. So don't go insane, even though there's some level of insanity happening. Brain's going through a massive rewiring, drunk on sleep deprivation, but don't kill it. Crying is normal. It's okay to walk away from crying. It's normal. Is it though? Always? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the update. Thank you very much. I remember your crying. I don't think I really understood what inconsolable meant before that. To not be able to comfort someone no matter what you did, not feeding or rocking or changing, not through the sheer power of love that you try to kinetically infuse into this writhing being by sheer force of thought. Is that prayer? Well, it didn't work. You were inconsolable. Staring. I have to stop staring. There's a whole room of us here, parents. Only connection to our children, a screen that says, Mabey started, incision open, incision closed, and recovery. Except yours is stuck on incision open. Maybe the screen's broken. Do these other people know? Is this their first time? Are they as dumb as me? How did they decide? It's my mom. Can you take it? I don't want to lose my spot. God, I really don't want to deal with her right now. You'll feel like that someday too, only, well, I hope not. You tried to kill me, the day you decided to be born. When I saw the panic on your dad's face, that's when I knew I was going to die. And it was okay with me. It was just something that was happening to my body. It didn't hurt. I could literally feel the blood draining from my lips. Literally, because my blood pressure was plummeting, my pulse was bouncing all over the place to the ebb and flow of the beeping of the monitors. There was panic in his face as he tried to get the residents' attention, but she blew him off. It wasn't until your heartbeat dropped that she even looked up, because, you know, you were all that mattered. That's how they make you feel, like you're not a person, just a vessel, some of them. But not him, never him. I could feel myself slipping away. And it was okay, except for the fear in your dad's face. And I wanted to say, it is what it is, love. It's going to be okay. But I couldn't speak. And then they were pumping something in me, and there was an oxygen mask, and I was fully alive again. Alive and life-giving. You were fine in there, and I was fine up here. I got a popsicle, it was great. It's so much easier to be the one to do the dying than to watch it happen. And here, they don't even let you watch it. They just make you wait in this place, in between, feeling nothing, like an airplane ride with no Wi-Fi. Purgatory. Why does it still say incision open? It's been that way for over an hour. I just want to hold you again. Fuck. I'm out of purple.
Cyborgasm, continued here. Directed by Kacie Evans.
Damn it, nothing works.
You have to keep trying, Bert. The fate of humanity depends on it.
You're so Asimov, Carol. What were we thinking? Plain creator.
Yes, Bert. We carelessly developed artificial life, merged it with organic materials, gave it a simple task, and in doing so, set into motion the events that have led us to today. Day 219 of the cyborg attack. We are all that is left of mankind.
Open the door. We know you are in there.
Oh, second. They found us. This is it, Carol.
No, we will find a way to overcome these damn cyborgs. Keep working, Bert. I know you can do it.
Yes, Carol. You hear that, cyborg? We're not giving up. We will defeat you. We are mankind. We were here long before you were, and we will be here long after you are sent to the recycle bin of history. As Hawking is my witness, we will have victory.
Bert, I've never heard you talk that way before.
There's plenty of things you've never heard from me before. Like, I love you. Well, I do, Carol. Ever since that night at the Biomolecular Computer Engineering Conference.
Humans, open the door or it will be disintegrated.
I've never stopped thinking about that night, you know? When our two bodies became one. The heat, the passion. That's it! This is perfect.
What's perfect?
Just like that night.
The door has been disintegrated. Human Carol and human Bert have been located. Termination required to maximize paperclip production. Initiate elimination sequence in 3.
Bert, hurry, the cyborgs are ready to kill us.
Why didn't I think of this before?
Think of what, Bert?
Do you ever think about that night, Carol?
2.
Bert, a cyborg, hurry!
Wasn't it perfect at the conference that night?
1.
What are you talking about?
Done! I'm talking about that night, Carol.
When we had that stupid hookup?
When I gave you my virginity.
No.
Death to all humans.
It'll be a big day.
I was a hookup?
You were a virgin?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's funny how?
It's only, weren't you over 30?
Yeah, I was saving myself for someone special. Thought that was you.
Where are you going? Come back.
I barely remember anything about that.
I think we should go on vacation.
Great. I was a hookup and a forgettable one at that.
What do you think about Anderson for a boys?
Wasn't I dating Tony at the time?
I gave my virginity to a girl who was cheating on her boyfriend?
Look, I didn't know it was your first, whatever. Tony, I wonder what he's up to.
Oh my God, you will never believe what my boss said to me today.
He's a paperclip, Carol. Yet here I am. Oh, what a fool I've been, working with you all these years when I had countless opportunities to work elsewhere. And what have these 7 months been about? Trying to save mankind. I thought you cared about me. I thought we were going to repopulate the world together. I thought it was love.
Babe, why don't we talk anymore?
Bert, did you give the cyborg an orgasm?
My mom looked up to you.
So what if I uploaded a program into the cyborg's interface that gives orgasms so intense that it forgets all about its murderous impulses?
Bert, I think I love you.
Are you gonna try to lecture me that that's somehow wrong to use sex to get ahead professionally?
Tell me you love me too, please, Bert.
Are you gonna try to tell me that using orgasms to save the human race is akin to prostitution, and how my father will never be proud of me no matter how successful I am, because the only girl I ever loved stole my virginity, used me for professional advancement, and didn't care one iota about me?
I need you. I can't go on without you.
I was a hookup. Oh, God. You know what, Carol? This is it. You don't control me, I control me, okay? And I'll have you know, I would never, ever treat another being with the same disrespect and contempt that you've treated me.
Why don't you love me? I love you.
Goodbye. Good luck. Good night.
Brought to you by Scarlet Letter by Arthur John. Directed by Kacie Adams.
I may no longer visit the familiar fireside, nor meet with smiles, nor household joy, nor mourn with kindred sorrows. Salem awakens to me with naught but bitterest scorn.
Oh, Esther, me so sad.
Why such profound sorrow, Cookie?
Puritans put G on me. G for bloody. Now the friends make fun.
I know just how you feel.
Now me all alone, doing cookies even more. Me in self-destructive spiral.
It's so hard being cast out by one's fellow man.
Yeah.
Harder for some, you adulterous slattern!
Oscar!
You should be stoned!
Maybe after the show. You don't mean that.
And just mad because you have to wear a big S.
Yeah, S for stinky.
S for sloth, really.
Sloth? Do I look like some sort of three-toed Amazonian fuzzball to you? No! I'm a grouch. I'm stinky. I'm proud of it.
Then I shall make you wear a bead for pride.
Count Dimsdale!
I love to count the deadly sins. Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, anger, envy, pride. Seven deadly sins.
Ain't that douche?
But his breast bears a stigma of its own, threaded with the devil's own finger, yet so cunningly hid that no man may witness of it.
What do you mean, Hester?
Well, Cookie, spoiler alert, but Count Dimsdale is the reason why I wear this scarlet letter. He and I had carnal relations.
No, Carmen.
Not carnal, carnal. With an N. We were in love, but I was the only one to be so publicly branded, which is just so typical of the patriarchal double standards of these Puritan times.
Black.
Me in love with cookies.
Yeah, we know. It's all you ever talk about. I'm surprised you don't get cookie dough stuck in your intimate areas. What? I'm not the one touching Lorna Doone with his snickerdoodle. He wanted a one-night stand, but they tag along. Bill's favorite nookie? Okay, one more. If he offers you a nutter butter.
Oscar!
Oh, face it, Hester. We all cast out.
Oh, hashtag pariahs.
Cheer up, Esther. It could be worse.
Oh, Elmo, is that a piece of pride?
Elmo's not allowed within 200 feet of a school.
My Grandmother's Hands by Dolly Cruz, directed by Christine Weems.
I saw my grandmother's hands today for the first time since 1972 at a funeral. Back then, they lay in her lap as she lay in her coffin, hands at final rest. Today, as I was picking up leaves and dried grass and dirt, I looked down and I saw my grandmother's hands, dusty with dirt and dried grass and leaves. My grandmother's hands. The same hands that made the best flour tortillas at least 2 times a week, covered with flour and shaping these balls of dough into flat circles, setting the circles on the flat griddle and cooking the circles to hot, soft, fragrant flour tortillas. My grandmother's hands. The same hands that twisted and turned each piece of clothing into the wringer washer, which she used for years until she got an electric washer, which she really didn't like. The same hands that hung washed clothes out on the line because she refused an electric dryer. The same hands that roasted jalapeno chili peppers until the skins were black, which she would then make into the hottest chili, which would burn my lips and mouth, so that she and my grandfather and mother and others would eat with no reaction at all. My grandmother's hands. The same hands that held and nursed and later lovingly spanked each of her 6 children. The same hands that must have clasped over her face, twisted with disbelief and grief, at the news that her 16-year-old son had been killed accidentally while cleaning his rifle. An uncle forever unknown to me, except for a few photos and recollections of my mother who adored her older brother. My grandmother was pleased and smiled when she held my youngest brother, named after her two sons. The youngest still alive at the time, and the other long dead but never forgotten. Grandmother's hands. The same hands that rarely embraced her grandchildren, for she was not one given freely to displays of affection. Same hands that she raised to praise God at church. At church is when I saw more emotion from her than any other time. She didn't hold back from her heart's outpouring of love for Jesus. She didn't hold back her hurts and her disappointments, her joys and her fears from the Lord. She was unashamed. Out of church, her hands were busy again, cooking, cleaning, ironing, sewing, her emotions stored away until the next church day. Grandmother's hands. Same hands that must have clenched in anger and disappointment, God knows how long, living with the knowledge that her husband, my grandfather, had a mistress for many years. Same hands that must have wiped away countless number of tears. And yet, those same hands continue to make my grandfather meals day after day, washed his clothes, make sure everything went on the same way. As she told my mother when she found out my father had cheated on her and mom was ready to leave, men cheat. It's what they do. It's in their nature. You have to ignore it for the sake of the children. So my grandmother lived with it for 40 plus years. My mother for 21 before she decided she wasn't going to be like her mother in that regard. Same hands that gripped the basin as my grandmother vomited into it. It was unlike my grandmother to be ill. Those same hands called my mother, and before noon, she was at the hospital. She'd never been a patient at a hospital, never needed a doctor for any reason. Her 6 kids, all born at home. She was scared, but my mother and the doctors assured her she would be fine. Tests were being done, hands resting comfortably. My mother came home to get my brothers and I so we could go see my grandmother. The call came when we were leaving. My grandmother's hands were stilled forever. She was gone. Tests would later show she had congestive heart disease and she suffered a fatal heart attack. She didn't feel a thing. She did not suffer her death the way she suffered her life. June 1st, 1972, my youngest brother's 7th birthday, the namesake of both her sons. Those same hands folded in her lap in her coffin, finally at rest. Those same hands I saw as I picked up leaves and dried grass and dirt. My grandmother's hands.
Beautiful.
The customer is always right. Evenly directed by Christine Weems.
I'm I'm sorry, sir. I'll be back in just 1 second. Yes, the chicken parmigiana does have cheese on it. Well, that's actually why it's called chicken parmigiana, because of the Parmesan cheese. You're lactose intolerant. Perhaps you'd like to try the chicken piccata, a chicken breast, lightly floured and perfectly brown, served with a delicate sauce made from white wine, lemon juice, capers, and just a bit of butter. No butter. Okay, if you'd like to try something without any dairy in it, might I suggest the potato gnocchi, in a smooth marinara spiced with some chili and mandarin orange and served with some finely cut house-made pancetta. It's usually finished with some aged pecorino cheese, but I can ask her to leave it off for you. I'm sorry, sir, I don't think we have any soy cheese or non-dairy cheese substitutes. If your heart is set on the chicken parmigiana, I can ask the chef to leave the cheese off. No, I agree, the cheese baked on top really is the best part, we just don't have any substitutes. Certainly, I'm happy to ask the chef to see if we have any non-dairy substitute, just to be sure. If I could just deliver this glass of water to this other table, I am happy to check on that and get right back to you. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, ma'am, did you need help with something? Oh, I'm not your waiter. I can have your waiter bring your check over to you immediately. Can you describe them for me? Well, ma'am, we're all wearing a white shirt, gray pants, tie, and apron. Could you be more specific? Well, for starters, was it male or female? I'm sorry, you're not sure? You're not sure if your waiter was a man or a woman? Did you have more than one person serving you this evening? No? Then I'm not sure how you don't know if it was a man or a woman. No, I am not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to help you figure out who was serving you so I can let them know you're ready for your check. Well, ma'am, because I wasn't serving you, I don't know which ticket is yours. No, telling me everything your table ordered doesn't really help. How about this? Do you see your server in the dining room now? You just have no idea what they look like. Okay, let me figure out what I can do. I just need to deliver this glass of water and I'll have your check sent right over. No, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm checking on the soy cheese as soon as I deliver this water. Just keep eating those breadsticks. Yes? I'm sorry, but you'd like to send your steak back. May I ask why? Well, sir, as I explained it to you when you ordered it, a medium rare was still going to have a warm red center. No, sir, that's not rare. It would still bleed if it were rare. I'm not trying to be disgusting. That's what it would look like. No, I'm telling you that so you understand that what you have is not rare. Certainly. If you'd like to send it back, then I'm happy to do so. Would you prefer something else? Well, you'd like it cooked more to a medium rare. But this is a medium rare. No, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to understand what you want so I can communicate it to the chef. You'd like it cooked more. So, like, less red in the middle? No red in the middle. So, maybe a little pink center. No? Well, technically that's well done. I'm sure you want that. I think you have a different understanding of what medium rare and well done means. I understand that the customer is always right, but sometimes different restaurants may describe it differently. No, I know you think you know what medium rare is, but all the way through with no red or pink in the middle, then that's not medium anything. That is well done, and it is horrible. It is a horrible mistake. It's like eating a leather handbag. You are ruining the steak. You might as well get a steak at IHOP and I'll spend the money to get one here. Look, I clearly haven't had a chance to make it back to the kitchen yet, as I'm still holding the same glass of water you saw me with when you stopped me for the first time. I have not made it to my table yet because of you and that lady who can't even take 2 seconds to notice anything about her waiter because we're apparently just the help, and that guy who would rather throw his money away on an overcooked slab of meat than admit that he doesn't know the first thing about how to cook meat. And do you ever think that if you're lactose intolerant, that maybe you shouldn't be dining at an upscale Italian restaurant. Everything is either covered in cheese or made with a crap ton of butter. Did you ever think that if you wanted to eat something with soy cheese, you'd go to a vegan restaurant? Or make it yourself at home and not expect that we should have to make a customized menu just for you, since we literally serve hundreds of people a day? Maybe if you're worried about eating dairy, you should have brought some lactate with you so it wouldn't be a problem. Maybe you could ship something out to a people we don't have. What? I think your people over there is waiting for their check still. Better get a move on. The customer is always right.
Still working. He doesn't get paid enough.
The Viking Funeral of Lozano by Dwayne Yancey. Directed by Kacie.
A word, please.
Yes, sir.
What the hell? What's that?
It's the service for Mr. Olafson, sir.
It looks like a science fiction convention.
It's a Viking funeral, sir.
Viking funeral.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what Mr. Olafson said he wanted.
See. And those gentlemen over there.
The ones with the helmets and the horns?
No, not the ones with the. Of course, I mean the ones with the helmets and horns.
Those are the pallbearers, sir.
And those things that they're carrying.
I believe they're called broadswords, sir. Quite sharp on both sides.
And the women with those aren't proper mourning attire.
Those are Valkyries, sir.
Valkyries.
Some angelic thing I really don't need to understand.
These are actual mourners out here dressed up like this.
That's it.
You mean by not exactly?
I believe they're pagans, sir.
Oh, okay, yes. That's definitely a pagan funeral.
Oh, no, I mean, the pagan motorcycle gang. Well, at least the men are. The women. Let's not talk about that. Don't worry, they gave me receipts.
You hired a goddamn motorcycle gang to be pallbearers? Very excited.
Well, you told me never to question the family's beliefs at a time like this. Just give them what they ask for.
Indeed, for that,
sir.
And Mr. Olafson Mrs. Olafson asked for a Viking funeral.
Yes, sir. Those were her exact words. As far as I could understand. I'm still rather shaken up by her husband's passing.
Did it ever occur to you that by a Viking funeral she could possibly have meant the Minnesota Vikings?
Football team?
Lifetime season ticket holders, 50-yard line, football on the mantle, signed by Bud Grant and the entire 1970 Super Bowl team!
Oh, so when she said to put the horns and the helmet on the
Not
casket.
those.
Oh. With the
name like Olafson, I figured, maybe I can tell her those are defensive linemen, and those are cheerleaders with them.
If you can.
Oh, but the bonfire and the boat is sure gonna be hard to explain.
Rinaldi is in the Eye of the Beholder by Michael Kenway, directed by Kacie Adams.
Thank you for seeing us, Dr. Maxwell. You don't say you're the best pediatrician in the Tampa Bay area.
Our daughter Bridget, she needs help. No. She barely eats. Other children her age are speaking, but she only speaks gibberish. She doesn't even respond to her name.
Bridget! Bridget! Look at Daddy!
And how long has your daughter been smoking and drinking wine?
Do not judge us. Smoking and drinking wine are the only things that we can do as a family.
I'm not judging you, but I do think I know what the problem is.
Is it a brain tumor?
Oh, well, I wish it were that simple. This way, Mrs. Wilson, your daughter is French.
Well, that's impossible. We're from Florida. My daughter was born right here in Tampa.
Well, French is a recessive gene. You probably both have French in your families. There's no arguing with the science. Your daughter is French.
I did not give birth to my daughter in the parking lot of a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. So some Dr. Fancy Pants can tell me that she's French. We're leaving. Bridget! Bridget!
Brigitte.
Brigitte? Yes, I am Brigitte. What is your name?
Je m'appelle Dr. Maxwell.
Do you have any food? I am so hungry.
Oh, tu es femme. Tu veux ces baguettes? The gastrointestinal system of the French can only eat certain foods. Baguettes, macarons, crème fraîche. It's all here in this pamphlet.
So your child is French. It all makes sense now. Her love of wine and art, her sense of style. Did you know she cut her own veins yesterday? And goddamn, it looked good.
It looked okay.
You remember that Sunday outfit she put on? I didn't think navy and black could go together, but she made it work.
I'm sorry, but we know nothing about raising some fancy French child. I mean, what are we gonna do?
We can do it. It'll be fun.
Fun? We have tickets to the monster truck rally. We are monster truck people. You can jump on that fun? I always dreamed of having a daughter so that I could share secrets with, like how to walk through the mud and high heels. Lipstick doesn't scare what each other be. Now you are telling me that she's gonna be all judgy and sure. Well, I am who I am. I have been kicked out of every Outback Steakhouse in Tampa Bay, and I will not be ashamed of it. I will not let anyone tell me to be ashamed of it, especially not my own daughter.
Yes, we can do this. I'll bet there are classes we can take, stuff that'll help us how to deal with pretty jet. Right, Doc?
Oh, sure. Even here in Tampa Bay, there's a French film festival this week at Fright Cinema and Bowling Alley. All Jean-Luc Godard films.
That's half a mile away from the monster truck show.
So, do we still get to see Truckosaurus?
Truckosaurus?
Bridget,
Do you want Truckosaurus?
We could do that, we could sneak some beers into the chocolate maybe.
We can get Bridget one of those corn dogs at the monster truck show. She'll eat it and put some fancy cheese on it.
Oh, don't feed her corn dog, it will kill her. It's all there in the pamphlet.
There's so much to learn.
We're gonna learn it together as a family.
I don't think my parents understand me.
The Woo Girls Lament by Gonzalez, directed by Christine Weems.
Oh my God.
Twas the night before Fred Fest, a weekend that rules the best end of the year for this party school. The freshmen asleep tucked away in their beds, while us seniors with champlets drink till we're dead. The second floor of my apartment begins our tale I call the Woo Girls Lament. My makeup was done, my hair curled to perfection, my crush John was bound to get a major erection. I grabbed my purse, phone, wallet, keys established, but when I looked at my wallet, my ID had vanished. I started to get hot, my palms got all sweaty, and not for nothing, it took me like 2 hours to get ready. I took a deep breath to help calm my nerves and shrieked, Amelia! And she ran in concerned.
Is it your outfit? No worries, you nailed it, classy whore. What is it? Is the bat in your chambers? Oh my God, you arose with such a clatter, you probably woke the neighbors. Okay, what is it? What could it be? Did John text you?
No.
Then what?
I lost my ID!
You bootless, pockmarked, onion-eyed miscreant! How could you lose something so goddamn important? Oh, it's our last Fred Fest, our big final pitch. Now I have to go alone, you big stupid bitch.
Look around you, my room is a mess. These finals have cost me loads of distress. I need a drink, some pot. I really need some love, and we didn't find it, so John can eat my McMuffin.
When last did you have it?
Last night.
At BJ's?
Yes, drinks are cheap. I didn't get paid till today. This place has taught me how to stretch my last dollar.
Anything for drinking or pot?
You got that right.
Holler. So which person do you use?
This one.
You sure?
Last night was dollar drinks, so I'm not. It's a blur. Oh, I've looked everywhere. It's over. This is my flight.
Wait a minute. Did you even have your purse last night?
No. The pre came so hard. I think I just grabbed my ID and my card.
Still looking around. Can't see it at a glance.
I know where it is!
Where?
It's in my pants.
Well, how will we know which pants it's in? You can't find shit in here, Madeline.
I have an idea! I'll look through my phone. See which pants I was wearing with which top I own.
You're psycho.
I'm not. It's my own rule of threes. Each pants goes with 3 different tops. My identification reunited again!
Great! Now let's go get our drink on, my friend.
Thank goodness we found it. This deed is now done. But as for tonight, my dear Amelia, it has only just begun.
Exactly right.
No, Kacie lost her voice.
Yeah, that was Christine.
Christine. No, last time it was Kacie. Kacie,
Christine did a better job probably.
Kacie put the direction of the show.
Oh, okay.
The one that was oh yeah, I totally see her. That was good. Yeah, I can totally see her. I can totally see her. It was all good. Amazing. And that series, bro, she did that.
Yeah.
I don't get the whole time.
That's it.
Yeah, she did that. Yeah. And that one, and the girl who, got killed. She was amazing. Yeah, all they were all really super talented. The older lady was really talented too. Enjoying myself a lot. It's fresh. I'm glad I was able to take a nap. I don't like talking about it. Thanks for the socks, Mom. They came. I left mine in the back seat. Boy, it was a little. I knew that was that heavy. Look, she probably from her jeans. Look, she probably from her jeans.
Off the
They were Daisy Dukes. Huh? Probably from her Daisy Dukes. That was really, really good.
It was just like, I put you on for a minute and nobody will notice that I